This is weird. Ah! Okay. Not expecting anyone to join, honestly. I have no idea how any of this works. Okay. Heart is pounding for some reason. Oh my goodness, there's a live button next to my name. Oh my goodness, there's somebody in here. Hello, hello. So, this is my very first time ever doing a live stream of any kind. And a lot of people said that they wanted to. Hello! Oh my goodness, there are a couple people. Hello! Hello! Wow, people are here. That's crazy. I've never gone live on YouTube before, so I'm just like trying to figure it out. Anyway, I said we would. Oh goodness, you can see. Like, I was like, how do I find chat? Chat will show up right there. I don't need my computer. Well, this is what we're doing today. We're like, I told y'all I needed help with my book, and a lot of you, I know I was supposed to go live like technically hours ago, but I had a friend over trying to help. Nobody can help me. Hello, Hadassah. Um, so who's got a book to write today? Because I need to figure out my character, my main character. Oh, is this little button right here for chat? Okay, live chat. Oh, okay. You know what? Whatever. We'll just leave it be. Um, I hope you all brought either your own book or a book to read. Uh, an undead clown group. Okay, let's go. We'll roll with it. Hello, Kayla. Um, so yeah, I hope you all brought either your own book to write or a book to read. We can chat with each other, maybe procrastinate on what we're supposed to do. Um, yeah, what you know what? Write in your notes on your phone. Write on like write it on a physical notepad. I mean, that's what I did when I was really bored at a work event one day. And we're gonna figure this out together. Oh, thank you, Katie. That means a lot. That means like a lot. Okay, I get to see my live reactions to y'all's comments, and this is how my face looks usually when I'm reading them on like YouTube Shorts. So, for those of y'all who don't know, I can't say anything yet, but I am contractually obligated to write a full-length novel, 50,000 words minimum, by the end of the summer, like at the end of 101 days, basically. I'm 3,000 words behind. That's about to be 4K if I can't get something down. However, my narration is sounding extremely bland and generic, and it's because I have not figured out the main character completely. I know very little about her, but she's not jumping out at me yet, which is making me sad. So, if y'all want to like help out with that, that would be great. And maybe we could, I don't know, I'd be willing to make this like a little mentoring. For those of you who don't know, I also offer mentorship services on my website, and if y'all are wanting some help, by all means, like I'd love to help some of y'all out as another form of procrastination. I guess a little bit about this book that I'm working on right now. There's a mansion in Virginia, United States, 1877. Everybody's trapped there. They have like no, right? Like, hello. I'm giving you your very own lead role, and you're not telling me any. You got to give me something to work with here, sweetie. But they're a group of these people are all trapped inside of this mansion, and they have no memory of what happened the night that they got trapped there. And so the main character goes, her parents were the ones who disappeared among with a few other people, and she goes looking for them. And then end of chapter 2, she as soon as she closes the door behind her, and then bam, she's locked inside the mansion with everybody else. Flawed good traits, trust. Yeah, that's what I'm on the chart right now, and we're on the question of like, does she gesture? And I'm like, controlled gestures only to make a point, and I'm like, but does that feel like her? I had a really great writing tip for the first draft recently. Somebody told me the first draft is where you are telling yourself the story, like Oh, thank you, Katie. I really appreciate that. Um, Rachel, Book Sisters. I'm trying to make it as distinct as possible. I'm like, how do I? I'm missing an element. I know I am, but hopefully it'll come to me soon because it just feels a little half done right now, like half baked. Uh, but yeah, the first draft is just you telling yourself the story, and I'm trying to take that seriously. Like let's just experiment with things. If it's wrong, it's wrong. But I'm like, but if it's wrong, that means new that means more work in the future. Backstory, present story, future story. Also wise. Unfortunately, I have no idea what anybody's backstories are except for relationships. So let's see. This little last name, her name is Alana. She's Irish. She's an Irish immigrant. And we're on how much eye contact does she like to make? Goodness gracious. Now I feel very self-conscious. Somebody like, wow, y'all, let's you know what I should do? I'm gonna put on my playlist that I found on YouTube. It's Midnight Study, The Enigmatic Alchemy of Ancient Tomes and Flickering Candlelight, which is like perfect vibes for this Gilded Age type thing. Does that help? Like at all? It puts me in the mood. Y'all like to write with? Let me know if this playlist is any of your books' vibes too. Probably has a lot to prove herself. She does need a lot of inner peace. Like, she does not have any inner peace. She doesn't really know who she is. And so she's on that kind of journey. Ignore mistakes and stuff. Yeah. Avoid overthinking. Way easier said than done, isn't it? Hello, Jem. What's it giving? What's it giving? This is putting me in the mood. I'm great. How about you? How about you? And for anyone who's not able to make the live today, I decided I'm just gonna go ahead and do a live stream like all 4 days that I listed. Why not? I have time. I don't have a real job. Discriminate. Yes, I really wanted to shed some light on Irish discrimination back in the Gilded Age and even the Victorian era. Irish people were actually heavily discriminated against back then. It was absolutely insane. There was the whole Irish need not apply movement that went on. Absolutely crazy. So I thought that would be a pretty interesting direction to explore. I would love to see you there, Jem. Absolutely would love to see you there. Okay, how much eye contact does she like to make? If any of y'all are doing your character sheets as well, Readsy is a wonderful resource. They have like a whole template of questions you can ask your characters, or ask yourself about your characters. Something else I've learned is that it's actually not really quite the bigger details. Rachel, the 4 days are going to be today, tomorrow, Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday. Each at like different times, usually in like early afternoon for Pacific Standard Time. But it's not the bigger details about your character that'll necessarily tell you everything you need to know about them. It is actually the super smaller ones. And one of the questions was, how would this character react if they saw somebody shoplifting? What do they like to eat for breakfast? And you can find out a lot about your characters through those really minuscule details. So hopefully it's almost like you're zooming out on a character. Start really small and then you'll eventually slowly zoom out on their bigger personality. That said, I think she's pretty direct. Direct eye contact. And then shifty when in thought. Because something else, because Alana has very little inner peace, she tends to struggle, or she tends to be in thought a lot. She's really caught up in her head. Yay, Katie, I'm really happy that that's working. How can I oh, there we go. There we go. Cool. Yeah, let's support each other writing books. How do other characters see them, and how do they want to be seen, and how do they see themselves? Those are some really great reflective questions. I believe it was Jem. This is my brand new main character, Alana, for my novel that I'm contractually obligated to write. I was supposed to figure out her character like 4.5 hours ago. And then start writing. It's okay. We got time, babes. It's okay. Her preferred curse word. Okay, y'all. If there are any history buffs here, I need to know, or if anyone happens to know this, does anyone know any kind of Irish slang or expressions? Or am I gonna have to classically Google? I'll classically Google some Irish Gilded Age slang terms. What is it like? Oh, skin the cat. I doubt that. No. That was just okay. A somewhat guide to Irish slang. Wow, you can find anything on Google. It's crazy. All right. Let's enjoy the music and try to get into the vibes of writing. I'll try to shut up a little bit. If you know anything about me, it's very hard for me to do. The Genesis Carnival. Genesis is an interesting name. Unliving Axe. Ooh, ashes to... Wow. Hi. Hey, okay, sorry. Let me get to KD first. Name for a site. Okay. Is this like the KD? Is this the like title or just something to name for yourself or the side projects? I really like Ashes to Antics is actually pretty fun. I like that a lot. I don't know. I'd either do the Genesis Carnival or Ashes to Antics. Miss, oh goodness, you're gonna have to correct my pronunciation here. Evelyn? My books are in first person. They help me connect the most with the character, and I learned from my audience that apparently that really helped them jump out on the page to the reader. Title, okay. Ashes to ooh, okay. I would suggest the Genesis Carnival, except it almost reminds me too much of, I don't know how to pronounce it, Caraval? The Mirthful Dead, depending on which one has more symbolic meaning. I love symbolic titles, so either the Mirthful Dead or Ashes to Antics. You're on chapter 17, you know what? You're a lot closer than actually we're roughly the same. We're 3K behind about, so it's okay. Yeah. Oh, thank you, Katie. Thank you very much. Okay. Of course. Let me see. It's like slang is interesting because you gotta be careful. What's a swear word? You don't want swear words. Oh, that's amazing, Katie. What helped you finish plotting? Because plotting's one of like my favorite parts. I get to experience the story for the first time, like get a little preview of what's to come. This means welcome. Oh, okay. Fair play. Oh, Jem, thank you so much. That means a lot. Like, genuinely just puts me in like a stunned position to read this. That's amazing, Katie. I'm genuinely very fulfilling to read. I tend to say that a lot, but seriously, y'all have no idea. Like, this was what I always wanted for myself. I always wanted to help other people in the same way that I received so much help from writers and authors I looked up to. So it just to like kind of, I guess, pass that torch, it means a ton. Katie, I really hope you like TKC. It's my most popular, so I hope it lives up to the hype for ya. I think she's going to say grand. For slang. Scarlet. I love the name, the word Scarlet in the Irish accent. Okay, chat. We need a catchphrase for our 1877 Irish lass to start writing. Goodness, that's a really convicting question. Honestly, my only real motivation to start writing, I think this has always been universally true, is if I love the story. And if I don't love the story, then I don't want to write. So yeah, I know that I have a good book idea if, even when I'm stuck, I still want to write the story. Like, I'm willing to get past being stuck to write it, but I have to love it. For a character outline thing, starting a new book, okay. Oh, that's really lovely, Jem. I'm trying to think. I would say go to, let me see if I can look it up. Reedsy's How to Create the Ultimate Character Profile. Anyone's in, I don't know if this is gonna show up backwards, but that's what it is. That's what you go to. This is where I got my template from. And like I said, those little details really help you zoom out on a character. So if possible, I would actually avoid altering it too much unless you're, actually no, I would just avoid altering it if you can. Those smaller details really do accumulate and build a beautiful character. Okay, we need a catchphrase. Does she have a catchphrase? Oh, so many questions. Speech impediments. I don't want to be racist. I don't want to be like, oh, well, because of the Irish accent. No, we're gonna avoid like stereotypes. Nah, I don't think so. Distinguishing speech text. There you go. Share resources, y'all. That's where we get all of our great tips. Oh, this is a cute one. What's her laugh like, and what does she tend to find funny? Oh, I feel like there are so many answers to that. Resembles her parents. Oh, you know what? I like that. Her catchphrase being something that reminds her of her father, because her father did. She has a stepfather now. Good grief. I like that. Good grief. Something with grand in it. That's another good piece of advice, actually. Like, sometimes less is more. Oh, yay, Katie, I'm so happy. Reedsy is a magical place, and soon I will be on their marketplace as an editor and book formatter, so maybe I'll see some of y'all there once you're in the later stages of publishing, which would be really cool. Distinguishing speech tics. See, there are so many great questions here that I don't know the answers to. Hi, Cameron. We are talking about my brand new main character, Alana. She is the MC of the novel I'm contractually obligated to write in 101 days. And that's all I'm allowed to say about it right now. But she's Irish, and that's basically all you guys know about her. You know, like, I thought that way too, Jem. I didn't know if I would ever actually publish a book. I just knew that I really wanted to. So I knew I really wanted to in middle school, but then in high school I was like, my life is so busy, I don't think I actually know how to do it. I don't even think I'm willing to figure it out. But I think the best piece of advice when it comes to publishing your novel is never say never. Like, sincerely never say never. The second you say never, you shut down the entire dream for good. Katie, exactly. Like, I just want to talk in an Irish accent, but I'd probably offend a lot of people. I've been working on it though. No, I'm not gonna do that. I'm so sorry. Thank you, Cameron. Does she tend to find funny? What does she tend to find funny? Oh, I love these questions.